It's the funeral for 42-year-old Zukisani Mbelesi, who lost his life to last week's floods in the Eastern Cape. It just took place, of course, that funeral service in Kaplan village outside Mthatha. He was one of the first victims to be laid to rest this morning. Mlungelo Booi is there and joins us live now just for an update with regards to proceedings. Mlungelo, won't you just share? I mean, one can imagine the deep saddening that the family is facing at a time like this.
That's right. In fact, the first part of the service has concluded, and that was essentially just burying this 42-year-old Zukisani Mbelesi. And the second part of the program will get underway in about 10 minutes or so, Arabile. That's when the church service will be led by the members of the Methodist Church. They were also the ones that also led the first service. I just want to bring in Zukisani Mbelesi's father, that's Mlungelo Mbelesi. Baba, senimqhushekile ubhuti.
Ya sesimfihlile umntakwethu Zukisani kaMbelesi apha ke ekhayeni lakhe kuKaplane eMthatha. Ya kanjalo asishiya ke kuloo nhlungu ngoba kaloku emneneni ikhaya belixhomekeke kuye, kodwa kuba ezikaThixo zaziwa nguThixo, kodwa ke masibulele kwigalelo lona likarhulumente nebandla ngoba lilenzile elalo igalelo njengoko ne-social development elenzile elakhe igalelo engahlala ke kunjalo kona ke sishiyeka ke sizozonyembezana sileli khaya lakwaMbelesi sibhlungu kuba kaloku ayonto ebelindelwe mntu, kodwa ke zikaThixo ke izinto zaziwa nguThixo. Sawuhlala sinethemba ke lokuba uThixo ngoba akathathi into engashiyi into mntakwethu.
Ndifuna ukubuza ke tata.
Yes.
U-social development unincede ngantoni?
U-social development kukhona igrosal ancedise ngayo ke apha ekhaya njengoko ne-church le imngcweleyo ibandla ke lamaWesile nalo lenzile igalelo kwangegrosali nalo.
Okay ke tata. Kuthiwa inja ebehamba nenja yakhe ngolasuku, kuthiwa iye yabonakala after iintsuku ezintathu yona inja iye yabuyela ekhaya?
Up to now andinoxoka andikakayibona, ndiyazi iba iphelele phi, kodwa ke maybe kungenzeka kuba nayo iye yachaphazeleka, but because ayikakabonakali.
Okay ke tata, ndiyabulela kakhulu ngexesha.
Yes, siyabulela kakhulu ke nani ngoba nibe lapha phakathi kwethu.
All right, that's the father of Zukisani Mbelesi. Arabile, they're really so thankful for the support that the family has received from the community, from government, and as well as the Methodist Church, of course, saying that they are still at pains for losing Zukisani. So they're really hopeful that, they will ultimately find closure with this. Yes, it is painful to lose a loved one who was healthy. That's what everybody has actually been saying here. Our understanding, Arabile, is that he was swept away while walking, going to attend a funeral which we told was held during a weekday. He was accompanied by his dog at the time, and some people were saying that the dog was found 3 days later, but his father is saying that they have not seen the dog in the house at all since that incident. What's going to happen now then, Arabile? Now that the burial is out of the way, the church service will resume any moment now. But what people who had actually gone to the family grave site, they were instructed to go and wash their hands right at the entrance of this yard, at the gate. And you'd know that's what we normally do when we hold funerals or when we attend funerals as black or as African people. After the burial, what we'd normally do is to go out of the yard and wash our hands. So what's going to happen now then is that the church service will get underway. I know, Arabile, that we're still waiting for an update from officials in terms of the official death toll. As it stands, there's 92 people that have been confirmed dead, but we know that yesterday was also a body of a woman believed to be in her 30s that was retrieved from the debris.
Yeah, we did have our colleague Liamba Vumisa on that story as well, then, as search and rescue operations do continue in earnest then in and around the Eastern Cape area, particularly out of Mthatha as well. Mlungelo, Booi, thank you so much for bringing us that story then in Kaplan Village, just outside of Mthatha there. We'll continue to try and get you just a little bit more with regards to the sentiment, of course, being shared by a whole host of the families who have unfortunately had their loved ones pass away due to those floods that occurred in the province just about a week ago.